Hi everyone, this is Annindita Palaus, and I wanted to record this short little video about the meaning of true freedom and how to experience more freedom in our everyday life. And before I start, if you haven't already, please like, share and subscribe to my channel if you like listening to these videos. So coming back to freedom, in my opinion and in my experience, I have realized that true freedom is really freedom from your own limiting beliefs. To the extent that you are stuck in limiting beliefs, to that extent, you won't be able to experience true freedom in your life. For instance, if we talk about financial freedom, and if you have a lot of limiting beliefs around money or finances, that making money is hard, or only the money that is earned through hard work is good money, and any other money is not good, or it is evil. Or in general, some people even have beliefs about being rich, that it is greedy and it is evil to be rich, and poor people are more spiritual. So if you have such kind of limiting beliefs around money or wealth or abundance, then it is understandable why a person who has these beliefs will find it extremely challenging or hard in life to experience financial freedom, because their limiting beliefs are going to keep them stuck. So to the extent that you are stuck with your limiting beliefs, to that extent, it will be difficult for you to experience freedom in your life. So true freedom is really freedom from your own limiting beliefs. It's not freedom from certain rules and regulations that the government has imposed on you. It's not freedom from a bad relationship as such, or freedom from certain kind of rules and regulations that the society has imposed on you. Maybe because you're a woman or because you're a man, so there are certain expectations the society has, or certain expectations that your kids or your spouse has. So often people misunderstand what true freedom really represents or what it really means. And that's why sometimes there are men who are a little commitment phobic, or sometimes even women who are commitment phobic, because they feel that if they get married or get into a committed relationship, it will take away their freedom. But the real freedom is really in our minds. We have all been gifted with free will. The universe or God or whatever higher power it is that you believe in, that higher power has given us free will. But are we really able to use that free will? That is the real question. Because to the extent you are believing in the rules and regulations, especially the limiting beliefs and rules and regulations that society tries to impose, to that extent, you won't even be able to use your willpower or your free will to make a choice from a place of absolute freedom. So in order to experience more freedom in your life, even though we all have free will, but we often come across people who say that I had no choice, I just had to do it. Well, the fact is they always had a choice, but they didn't know that they have a choice. It's like you have $1 million in your bank account, but you don't know that you do have. You only think that you have $1,000 in your account. So that's why you live accordingly. You try to spend less and you try to do less of the things that you would want to do more of, because you think that you only have $1,000 and that's all you have got. So you just try to stretch every penny. It's the same thing when you don't know that you actually do have more choices, because your limiting beliefs makes them appear as if you have no other choices but to go with that one option which you didn't even want. So when we feel so limited in our life and we feel like we don't have any other choices, we have to do this because there is no other choice, that is one of the indications that you are stuck in one of your limiting beliefs. Every time you see yourself stuck in a situation and where you see yourself saying or thinking that I don't have a choice, I have to do this, there is no other way out, that is one indication to know that you have a limiting belief, because you always have a choice, no matter what. There are always different possibilities, but you are not able to tap into those possibilities because your limiting beliefs won't let you. So in order to let go of those limiting beliefs, you have to change your strategy. You have to change the way you have been thinking and acting and behaving all your life. So in order to experience true freedom, first of all, it is important that you understand that true freedom is not freedom from a given situation or a set of people in your life who are trying to impose their belief on you. True freedom is really a mental thing. True freedom is really freedom from your own limiting beliefs. Because you must have come across people, even though who had a lot of challenges in their life, even though the whole society was against them, they still followed their heart, and then they still were in integrity with themselves and what they wanted, and they went through with whatever it is that they believed to be the right thing for them, and things worked out for them. However, there are people who often don't allow themselves to follow their heart just because they're afraid of what the society might say, or what their colleagues might say, what their kids might say, spouse might say, family might say. They're afraid of judgment. And also they're afraid of being looked down upon. And they're also afraid of disapproval. It's the same thing, judgment, being looked down upon, afraid of disapproval. And they're looking for approval from all the wrong places. They're looking for approval instead of from their source within. They're looking for approval outside. And the problem with that is the people outside, they don't know any better than what you know. They are not any more wiser than you are. So when you are looking for approval from outside, you often keep yourself stuck in the same situation because you think that if you behave in a certain way, you will get people's approval and they will like you or love you, and that would make you feel safe. So that's why often we are so scared of disapproval, because disapproval means that they don't like us, and that means they will not love us and not be there for us. So we will be alone. There will be no safety. That sense of our sense of security and our sense of safety is threatened by disapproval. But to the extent that you are able to let go of your need for approval from others, to that extent you can experience freedom. And to the extent that you realize that it's really your own limiting beliefs that you are looking for freedom from. You don't have to look for freedom from relationships or from life situations or from the rules and regulations that the government might or might not impose on you. The real freedom that you are really looking for is freedom from your own limiting beliefs. So the one thing that you need to do in order to experience the freedom that you truly are, because I truly believe that freedom is not something that you can get from others. It is not something that is outside of you. It is something that is inside you. You are freedom. You are not free. You are freedom itself. So in order to experience the freedom that you already are, that you truly are, you have to learn to let go of your limiting beliefs. So if you like that video, then like it, share it, and leave your comments. And I'll talk to you next time. And if you haven't already, then subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.